Good afternoon, everyone. This is Christian with PerfectStockAlert.com, a 100% free service for smart investors and traders. All we ask in return, please refer a friend. Today is Thursday. It's July 5th, 2012. The best opportunity I see in the market right now would be the VIX. I'm still watching a couple others. We have not actually seen the shooting star signal that I want to see in the U.S. markets before I get short there. So I'm still looking to find that actual signal before I start shorting. But I am starting to see a couple of those show up in the European markets, so that can also lead to seeing them develop in the U.S. markets. But for now, probably the best chart that I can see right now is looking at the VIX, the volatility index, which runs the inverse of the S&P 500. So if the S&P 500 is looking bullish, you should see a bearish condition with the VIX, and vice versa. If the VIX is showing a bullish condition, you should be looking for a bearish opportunity in the S&P 500. What we have right now looking at the VIX, there are a couple different things I want to point out on this chart. So let me get the right tools here. You can see that I have marked it, and it's updated on the website there at PerfectStockAlert.com. You can see this chart is updated there. You can see that 2 days ago we had this little condition right here, little hammer kind of situation. I like to see that. It's more of a basically the end of volatility right there, and that basically tells you you're starting to see that support, a base or something of that nature, which makes sense because we used to have a support back here anyway. So you had a support here, you used to trade off of this level and then short it on the downside, and down here you'd be able to trade it again to the long side just within this little range here. Then we got a breakout here, we got a little pullback back to this previous resistance acting as support. We traded that to the long side up here, and you get a shooting star signal. We advance to stop, and she starts to come back down. Now we've pulled back through here, actually broke back down below this support line. Now we're seeing this previous support here acting as support here. So that all makes sense to me. Also, today's activity, shooting star signal here. However, a shooting star at the bottom of a pattern signals the opposite of the top of the pattern. So for example, in this case over here, you had a shooting star signal here after you had pulled back. That's telling you to look for the move to go back in their direction. So you see the move to the other direction, and at the top you get a shooting star telling you to sell. So that's important to note which situation you're in when you see those signals. Here we have this move to the downside, shooting star signal here, we jump to the upside, shooting star signal here, we sell off, and we get another shooting star signal here, calling for a move to the upside. More importantly, I wouldn't just analyze a candlestick to determine anything, but more importantly for me would be the fact that you have this low close here, and then this current low close here. This is actually trending up. What you're seeing there is actually still slightly elevated there. Corresponding time frame on the ultimate oscillator, however, low point here, lower low here. This is a bullish divergence telling you that this is overshot to the downside. Look for the move to bounce to the upside. So when this is not much more confirmation telling you for this move to go higher. Sorry, it's not a bullish divergence, it's a bull setup, but in any event, it's telling you the exact same thing. Look for the move to bounce to the upside. That's what I would do with this chart. Be looking for this to trade. Anything within, let me clean that up so you can read it better. All right, you can see the stop has been set 1 cent below the 1627 low point on this candlestick here, so I'd be setting a stop at 1626. This right here is where I want to be doing my buying, right in this little range right here, looking for a move that tested the previous high here. If we get some poor news out of Europe, something like that, we can easily test the previous high as well. So this is a good little trade in my opinion, and that's probably the strongest chart that I have to look at right now as far as all the different opportunities that I see out there. Like I said, there's a couple of little short signals showing up on the European markets, and every market out there has got an overbought condition of the ultimate oscillator. And that basically means, like right here, you've got when your ultimate oscillator falls below 30 on the VIX, that's telling you for a buy signal. However, on when you're seeing that they're over the 70 line, then you're looking at overbought, temporarily overbought, so you should be looking for them to pull back. So, like I said, you're seeing overbought condition on ultimate oscillator on almost every chart out there in the markets, except the VIX, which runs the inverse. So you'd be seeing that, of course, being oversold. Now you know what I know, and I'll be looking to probably put out another video tomorrow, assuming we get some actual good quality sell signals and some different charts out there. If you've not been to our free website at PerfectStockAlert.com, it's right there. It's 100% free, and all we ask in return, please refer a friend. God bless, take care, enjoy the evening. Please take a moment to review our disclaimer. The information provided herein is our opinion only. Under no circumstances do any statements here represent a recommendation to buy or sell securities or make any kind of an investment. You are responsible for your own due diligence. To summarize, we do not provide investment advice, nor do we make any claims or promises that any information here will lead to a profit, loss, or any other result. These videos are for educational purposes only.